I started YouTube a couple years ago doing videos on food. And I've since removed them because they were really honestly kind of horrible videos. Just because I was so upset with our food system and the things that are being done to our food. And I had a hard time like letting go of that anger. So anyway, I just wanted to say that right now, probably one of the number one things that people need to be concerned with is their diet. Um, Processed foods, you have to get rid of them. You have to get rid of them. You need to make your own food. Uh, for instance, I make my own bread. I make my own English muffins. I make my own pies, my own cookies, my own cakes, anything like that. Any kind of baking, I do it all. And I do it from raw ingredients, organic in most cases. Um, Organic foods are a little bit more expensive, obviously, but you will save on doctor visits and hospital visits. There's a really there's some bad things happening to our food. Um, it's not good, and I honestly think it's going to get worse. Uh, I don't want to get all conspiracy theory, but you really need to watch your food. Watch your food, watch your water. Be very cautious. Don't eat fast food. Uh, Hate to say it, but stay out of restaurants. You know, small business is important, but if the restaurant isn't using the best ingredients, then it is not worth risking it for you. In fact, if you own a restaurant, I would say that your best bet at this point is to go organic, all natural, and advertise as doing so, and raise your prices because people will come to a restaurant that is conscientious of what's going on with the food supply right now. And a lot of, I mean, I know in my town, there's a lot of restaurants that are going out of business because people are just not eating in them. Partly because they don't want to eat the food, and the other part of it is because of finances. But I wanted to get on here. It's probably nothing that you guys don't already know, but I wanted to get on here and really express to you that diet is really important right now. Stay away from processed foods. Stay away from boxed foods. Stay away from bagged foods. Anything that somebody else is making, you need to stay away from it. Make your own foods from as pure ingredients as you can possibly find. And this has been true for several years, really, but it is now. I mean, they're telling me this is vital. It's no longer about an option. They're telling me that it is vitally important that you watch what you're consuming and, uh, just make sure that the mass majority of the food that you're taking in is clean. No preservatives, no chemicals, no dyes, none of that stuff. And if you can get away from the same in your beauty products, that would be fabulous too. shampoos, soaps, that kind of thing. Just get away from anything that has chemicals in it. It is really important right now. And the other thing is water. Make sure you have a water filtration system. You could get it like a Berkey, or maybe you have another one. I'm not advocating for any particular one. Everybody kind of has to decide on what water filter works best for them. If you can grow your own food, do it. If you have, indoor lights that you can use when it starts getting, later in the season, or you have a greenhouse, I would try to grow food as often as you possibly can. If you can it, that would be great. You want to have food stored up. You guys, you have to be seeing what's going on. You have to be seeing what is happening. And it's getting really serious. And you need to focus on how you're going to feed yourself, feed neighbors if necessary. Try to stock up on seeds so that you have them in case something really bad happens, or you can't get them, which is a possibility. Just take some time to really look at your diet. Make sure that it's clean as it possibly can, because there's no quality control at all. And I don't know about other countries, but I'm assuming that it's pretty much everywhere in the world right now. Some places are probably better than other places, but I even think that they may be putting things in food that they're not listing on the labels. Yeah, it's very unsettling what's happening with our food supply. And you want to make sure that you are getting the best that you can possibly get, and you are not putting yourself at risk. And I was told to do this video today about this, and to express how truly, truly important this message is to everybody. So if you have any questions, like I said, I've spent quite a long time. Actually, my videos are still over on Rumble, I think. Anyway, they were talking about, the toxins in food, and what each toxin is, and what kind of disease it leads to. And it's scary when you really break it down. Make sure you're reading your labels. Don't trust spices. Try to grow your own herbs, your own spices. Nothing. I mean, there's really nothing that is pre-made and ready for you to take home that I would consider to be truly safe. Milk, always go with organic. There's just so many things, seriously, so many things. And it's really, really important, guys. Really important. I can't express how important this is. And I hope that you hear me and take steps to adjust your diet so that you stay safe and healthy. Blessings.